Good morning. I want to talk about strength for a reason. I have a friend. He is very strong, extremely fit, and a good fighter. He does jiu-jitsu. He's an amazing young man. He fractured two of his ribs in a regular jiu-jitsu class. I don't believe it was a tournament, just a class. And when he told me that, I was sad. He's a young man. Now he's got a fractured rib. Sad for him. Well, then I got a little angry about it. Not because some guy fractured his rib in a match, but because he fractured his rib in a match. He didn't fracture his rib going up a fire ladder to save a family from burning. He didn't fracture his rib. He's not a lib, by the way. He didn't fracture his rib by stopping a criminal through the streets, chasing him down to catch him and put him in jail or stop him from killing somebody. He didn't fracture his rib by jumping out of a helicopter to save someone drowning in the sea like a Coast Guard. He didn't fracture his rib fighting for his nation in a war against an opposing enemy force. No, he fractured his rib jumping around on the mat for whatever. And I think it's very sad to me. I said, listen, that's not a wound, a scar, an injury you can be proud about. Hey, how did you get that fractured rib? Oh, yeah, I was rolling around on the mat in my jiu-jitsu class. Come on. If you're going to end up with a broken leg, a fractured, a splint, a gunshot wound, don't let it be because you were at a gun range just shooting. Be in the middle of a fight. That's a wound, an injury you can be proud of. It has purpose. It has purpose. Now, training is different, right? You're training for a war. You're training for your police duties. You're training for your fire department, right? And that's still a worthy injury. You're in training for something much more noble than the vanity of a trophy. And police officers don't really want trophies and medals. Firemen, heroes don't like to be recognized. Isn't that interesting? No, I just did what anybody would do, right? But when you get into boxing and jiu-jitsu and all those things and tournaments, it's kind of a useless award, isn't it? It's not even a real fight. Did you really win? It's not really a real fight. And don't get me talking about UFC and all of that other crazy WWE Raw mess. That is still the same. A little bloodier, sure. A little less rules, sure. It's still the same. It is not a real fight. It is not something that you really should be proud of. A game. I won a game, but you haven't won in life. I can run down a track faster than Bolt. But you don't run in your life. I did 5 marathons, but you've got 3 marriages. You don't know how to run long in a marriage, do you? What is the purpose of your health? Is it for vanity? Awards for insanity? Or is it for the benefit of humanity, not your vanity? What are you strong for? To go and be a therapist, to help somebody who can't walk because you can. Somebody in a wheelchair that needs to be pushed, you can do it. Somebody paraplegic that can't get upstairs, you can carry them. That's what all those muscles are for, right? Or is it just to tan at the beach and be gawked at and hawked? No. Strength for a reason. All of that working out so you can get in a dress? Are you stupid? Health for a reason. What are you healthy for? Oh, I'm so healthy. What? What is health for? The greatest verse, I think, is Matthew 7, isn't it? Your brother's got a splint in their eye, a splint, something very small, very difficult to get to, but you have a log in yours. You can take yours out on your own. You don't need anyone to help you with that. But take the log out of your eye now and go use your clear vision to help somebody who has a difficult time getting a splint out. Much easier to get a log than get a splint out. What is your health for? Somebody is sick. Your neighbor is sick. They can't walk. They can't lift water. They can't move as much. You're healthy. Offer yourself. Don't prostitute yourself, but offer yourself. Hey, I'm healthy. What do you need done? I know you can't bend down. I know you're still working on the healing of your leg. What can you do? I know you probably can't clean your place as good as you can because you can't get around. Let me come and clean your place until you can get more mobility. What are you healthy for? Maybe also to teach others who are struggling with theirs, because you've learned how to be healthy. Now you can help somebody else be healthy that has all kinds of unnecessary illnesses and diseases and situations, don't know how to eat, don't know what to eat. No one's ever trained them, no one's ever taught them. Use your health to help. Use your health to help. Use your wealth. What are you wealthy for? Why do you have all that wealth? What are you using it for? Just stacking it up for more and more and more? Every billionaire should be a poor-anaire. Because the more you get, the more you give. You can't use all that food. Find somebody to give the food to. Oh, you ought to see what I've got in my pantry. Somebody's got a little in theirs. And it's not always because somebody's lazy, so stop that. Things happen to people. Things happen, especially emotional and mental illness. Why don't you go and help? Did you get something extra? Use your wealth to help someone else's health and life. What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of all this free time? Let me just go and lounge on a beach and drink a cocktail and gawk at other people in bikinis. Let me just go and sit and do nothing. You've got some free time. Somebody has no free time. They have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or they have a situation where they just can't use your free time. You have knowledge to talk about how smart you are, to pontificate. Really? Why? You have a gift. Use it. The world can be a better place for you and me. All we have to do is do what we need to do and make this world a better place. The world does not mean the globe. It means the world where you live. Your friend, your neighbor, the one that you know. When it's within your power to do good, do it. Hey, I've got some free time. You need anything? I got some extra groceries. Do you need anything? You know, someone sent me Amazon Bitcoin grocery that they could buy groceries with, right? And they are 3,000 miles away from me on an island, and called me up and said, well, listen, we got all of this Bitcoin money. We can use it for groceries. We want to buy something for you. Well, I mentioned a few items, by the way. I just mentioned a few items. They multiplied whatever I asked by a factor of 4 or 5, and in some cases, 10. Now, I live in a studio. I have no space. But when I got to the Amazon place to pick up these groceries that were given to me so they could use their Bitcoin to buy these groceries, I was like, wait, all of that is for me? It's unbelievable. They just did it on their own volition. I get that. When anybody asks me for anything, I never give them what they ask. I always give them more than what they ask. But they don't know that, and I didn't tell them to do that. That's just what they did for their love for me. That was what love did. See, life is, hey, what do you need? Love is more than what you need. You go over and beyond. That's just what love does. I didn't ask for it. I didn't expect it. That was something out of his own heart. But it was so much. The Lord gave so much. What was it for? I was able to feed my neighbor, a divorced woman with a daughter. And it was so much abundance for me that even when I gave her the abundance, it was a lot for her. Cup running over. When you have abundance, do you give it away or do you store it? What are you wealthy for? What are you healthy for? What are you strong for? It is a purpose. Utilize it. Give it away. Bless. And be even more blessed. Give. And it shall be given back. Pressed down, shaken together, running over, not room to contain. What a wonderful thing. Be blessed today and give that abundance away.
And that was the whole purpose of the parable of the talents, wasn't it? What did you do with the talent I gave you? To whom much is given, much more will be required. The Lord does not just give you a gift for you to do nothing with it, bury it in the ground. It's all for the glory of God. If you can sing, sing for the Lord. If you're wealthy, give to the Lord. It's all about God. He made the heavens and the earth. He's not the author of religion. Support your kinsmen, your fellow men. We all have gifts that if we give to each other, nobody lacks anything. Why is there evil in the world? Why do people hunger? Because you're not using your talent for what it is intended. Like Stephen said, you're strong, go into the fire department, go into the police force, go into the Coast Guard, the military, army. All right? There's always a purpose. You're very intelligent, go and come up with something to help your fellow man. Not to get rich off of them. I'm going to start a corporation so I can get rich. Are you adding value? To whom much is given, much more will be required. Remember, we just talked about Samson. He was given his strength for a reason. Not to go messing around with those Philistine girls, but to go and deliver his people from oppression. There's always a reason, a God-given reason, and you better fulfill it.